How you doing? How you all doing? How are you? I just have seen my lights are wrong. I just cut up a big bright spot on this side of the screen. Goodness sake, I'll try and get Joel to fix it for me. So, okay. So first then I seen Nikita coming in early, so I did. Happy Friday, Nikita. Happy Friday. How are you doing? How are you? Jane Jackson, Laura, how are you doing, Laura? Gloria, how's our Gloria? How are you all doing? Great to have you with us. Marina Mahal, hi Marina, how are you doing? Caroline, great to have you. So, there's our Anne in from South Africa. You're in early tonight, Anne, so you are. Linda Wright, all the way from Carlisle. How are you doing, Linda? How are you? Great to have you with us. Mimi, hi Mimi, how are you doing? How are you? Everything jumped up on me, so it did, and it's still jumping up on me. So, Emily McNally, hi Emily, how are you doing? Isa, missed last Friday, bereavement and family. Sorry to hear that, Isa. Oh, so sorry to hear that. But great to have you with us, Isa. There's our Norman. Hi Norman, how are you doing? How are you? Joel or Sharon, if you can hear me, send Joel in, because I need to get a bright spot fixed on my screen, please, like now. Okay, here we go. So, Jeanette, hi Jeanette, how you doing? Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Maybe I would die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I would die. Surely I would cry, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. There you go. Gets us started off in the evening. It shows you how everybody's listening to me in the kitchen. Like, I've asked for Joel, I've asked for Sharon, and none of them has appeared. I'm going to end up fixing this light myself, for goodness sake. Robert Wasson, how are you doing? How are you? Hopefully everything's good. Frederic, good evening, everybody from Paris. He says, good evening, everybody. Robert Wasson, how you doing, Robert? Margaret Martin, hi Margaret, how you doing? We were supposed to do a wee song for you last week, and I forgot about it. I had it written right at the top of the page, and then everything disappeared. I will do my very best to do it this week for you, so I will, without a doubt. Jean Gray, hi Jean, how are you doing? How are you? Rabina Tyndall, hello from Clinton, Ontario. Hi, how are you doing, Rabina? William Martin, how are you, William? Anne Goodman, and Walter and Anne in from Mollusk. Great to have you. Absolutely brilliant to have you. Jeanette Norrell. Yes, Jeanette, I've got you already. So, right. 2 seconds to fix this. I have to fix it myself. I have to do sound engineer. I have to do everything, for goodness sake. Hopefully that's it. I think it's it. Yes, it's disappeared now. Right, so. Sorry about that. Technical faults. Well, I'm praying for the rain in California, so the grapes can grow and they can make more wine. and I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago with a broken heart and a woman on my mind. I asked the man behind the bar to play the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. And when they ask, who's that fool in the corner crying, I said, it's little old wine drinker me. Well, I arrived here last week from down in Nashville, 'cause my baby left for Florida on the train. So I guess I'll take a job here and forget her. For in any time, a broken heart's just the same. I asked the man behind the bar to play the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask, who's that fool in the corner crying, I said, it's little old wine drinker me. It's little old wine drinker me. There we go. So, Rubina, sorry, not working today. Very intermittent. That's not so good intermittent. Hopefully we get it solved, or you can get it solved, so you can. Hopefully you can. Anne wants to know if you can go ice skating in the thing behind. Jim Chambers, hi Jim, how are you doing? How are you? Robert Wasson, love the background tonight. That's not too far away from your hometown, so it's not, Robert. So, Michael Harrison, me and Ollie and Megan loving your voice, so devil you. How are you doing? You never lose it. Never had it to lose, so I never. But here, great to have you. Absolutely brilliant to have you. So, now that we've got the lights sorted, oh, we need some music to keep us going. Close the door, light the light. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away. Just leave us alone, and we live in a world of our own. We build a world of our own. No one else can share all our sorrows. We leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Oh my love, I've cried for you so much. Lonely nights without sleeping while I long for your touch. Now your lips can't evade this heartache I've known. Come with me to a world of our own. We build a world of our own. No one else can share all our sorrows. We leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Here we go. We'll build a world of our own. No one else can share all our sorrows. We leave far behind us there, and I know you will find There'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. And I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Let's go. Ethel Simpson. Hi, Ethel. How are you doing? How are you? My sister-in-law, Ethel, and my sister-in-law, Linda. Linda will be singing a wee while's time. We will be doing a video from her. We'll also have a video from David as well. And from our Sophie. We have to get Sophie over to record a few more soon because I've been doing repeats from her, which is no bad thing, believe me. But regardless, Rosie Drummond. Hi, Rosie. How are you doing? Hi, Des and Sharon. She will be here. So as well. Hi, Vera. Vera McCockey. Hi, Vera. How are you doing? You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes, but there is some magic the way you use those sighs, and I still want you, only knows just why. You are no angel, and all you do is lie. You are no angel, though I saw you flying, and you need a halo, even though you're crying. Don't think I like you, knowing that is true. The things they're saying about the things you do. You are no, you're my angel, I'm in love with you. You're my angel, I'm in love with you. And I still want you, God only knows just why. You are no angel, when all you do is lie. Here we go. Joel has finally come to fix my problem, but I haven't said it. And I still want you, God only knows just why. You are no angel, when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though you could have blue eyes, but there is some magic you'll do so sighs, and I still want you, God only knows just why. You are no angel, when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes, but there is some magic the way you use those sighs, and I still want you, God only knows just why. You are no angel, when all you do is lie. You are no angel, and all you do is lie. There you go. Okay, sorry, I had a wee mistake in the middle, but I was I was trying to get Joel's attention at the door. He was trying to talk to me as they asked me what was wrong, and finally he came to fix it, for goodness sake. So, Norman's hiding, yes, and Norman's hiding in the corner again. So, yes, Carol Henderson. Good evening, Des. A quick shout out to my sisters in Canada, Rabina and Moran, and my good friend Mary McBride. Love you all a lot from a very hot Cape Town, but rather windy. You've got the heat that we could do with, so you have, Carl, for goodness sake, absolutely. Margaret Murray. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing? Love this sweet number. Thank you very, very much indeed. Norman's telling you there, this is the dark haze. The dark hedges behind me only. They're just not so dark at the minute because they're under a full covering of snow, for goodness sake, so they are, you know. But nevertheless, right, where do we see? Where did I get to? Marlene Montgomery. Hi, Marlene. How are you doing? How are you? And Rabina shouting back to Carl in Canada. Happy days. Or Carl in South Africa, so she is. But down to minus sitting. Rabina's now sitting in minus 13. That's in the middle of the afternoon, for goodness sake. Wait till it comes dark. And then it'll be right down to minus 21. That sounded rather polite. Minus 21. Believe me, politeness and Desi Dundee don't go together. I haven't done this for a while. You give your hand to me, and then you say hello. I can hardly speak, my heart is beating so, and anyone can tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night, who longs to kiss your lips and longs to hold you tight. I guess I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been. No, you don't know me. For I never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You gave your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy, to never ever know the one who loved you so. No, you don't know me. For I never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You gave your hand to me, and then you said goodbye. I watched you walk away beside another guy. You never ever know the one who loved you so. No, you don't know me. You'll never ever know the one who loved you so. No, you don't know me. Linda McLean, hi Linda, how is everybody up in the Maiden City? Mary McBride, over the hill in Brookshian, how are you doing? I don't mean that Mary McBride is over the hill and she lives in Brookshian. I mean that Mary McBride is over the hill, on the other side of the hill from us, in Brookshian. I can talk myself into trouble, Mary, couldn't I? Yvonne Wright, how's everything in Birmingham? Good evening, Sarah and Desi. Looking forward to another Friday night with everything. You're more than welcome, more than welcome. William Martin, haven't heard that song for ages. Yes. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, gone, gone. She's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. I fell in love with a pretty little thing. I thought that wedding bells would ring. She was as sweet could be, till I found out what she did to me. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, gone, gone. She's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. I asked her mother to let her go. She whispered, "Mother, please tell him no. Though he may think that I am true, there's plenty more who think so too." Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 gone. And I bid her my last farewell. Now I won't cry my life away. Some other sucker will have to pay. And when he finds that she is gone, I guess I'll hear him sing this song. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, gone, gone. She's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, gone, gone. She's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. Yes, I bid her my last farewell. There you go. Yes, Mary, a good job I backtracked there, wasn't it? Definitely was. Here's a wee song I haven't done for a long time. And I was actually going through the keyboard earlier, and I found it on the keyboard, and I says, well, right, it's about time you had a rattle at that again. So this could all go, let's say, belly up. If I could hit the button. Come on like a dream, peaches and cream, lips like strawberry wine. You're 16, and you're beautiful, and you're mine. You're all ribbons and curls, oh what a girl, and eyes that sparkle and shine. You're 16, and you're beautiful, and you're mine. You're my baby, you're my pet. We fell in love on the night that we met. You touched my hand, my heart went boom. Ooh, and a stitch I could not stop. You walked out of my dreams and into my arms. And now you're my angel divine. You're 16, and you're beautiful, and you're mine. Here we go. You're my baby, you're my pet. We fell in love on the night that we met. You kissed my hand, my heart went pop. And ooh, when we kissed, I could not stop. You walked out of my dreams and into my arms. Now you're my angel divine. You're 16, and you're beautiful, and you're mine. You're 16 and you're beautiful and you're mine. You're 16 and you're beautiful and you're mine. All mine, all mine, all mine, all mine, all mine, all mine. You're 16 and you're beautiful and you're mine. There you go. So when was the last time you heard that, for goodness sake? Billy Doherty, how are you doing? Sandy Marine, hi Sandy, how are you doing? How are yous? Great to have yous with us. Absolutely great to have yous with us. Dee McKillen, hi Dee, how are you doing? How are you? Try this. Thank you very much, Carly. Lock the door and turn the lights down low. Some music on it soft and low. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt this feeling quite this strong. Can't believe how much it turns me on just to be a man. There's no hurry, and don't you worry, 'cause we can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over what I had in mind. Lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on it soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt this feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be a man. Ain't nobody ever loved nobody the way I love you. We're all alone now, don't know how long that I have wanted to. Lock the door and turn the lights down low, and put some music on it soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt this feeling quite this strong. Can't believe how much it turns me on just to be a man. Can't believe how much it turns me on just to be a man. That was for Linda down in Carnock, so it was. Miriam Tom Montgomery, good afternoon, everyone. A great Friday. Could you sing the song Perfect? Haven't heard it for ages. Sharon will have a wee rattle at that for you later on. It's Sharon that sings it, so yes, we'll try and keep mind of that. So we will. So absolutely. If we forget about it, bump it over again. Send it over the Atlantic again, and we'll get your message all right. Yes, Sharon will have a go at it with a heart and a half. Wee whiskey lullaby. Put 'em out like the burning end of a midnight cigarette. She broke his heart and spent his whole life trying to forget. We watched him drink his pain away a little at a time, but we never could get drunk enough to get her off his mind until the night. Put that bottle to his head and pulled the trigger. Finally drank away her memory. Life is short, but this time it was bigger than the strength he had to get up off his knees. We found him with his face down in the pillow, with a note that said, I'll love her till I die. We buried him beneath the willow. The angel sang a whiskey lullaby. La 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 la. La 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 la. The rumors flew, but nobody knew how much she blamed herself for years and years. She tried to hide the whiskey on her breath. She finally drank her pain away a little at a time, but she never could get drunk enough to get him off her mind until the night. She put that bottle to her head and pulled the trigger, and finally drank away his memory. Life is short, but this time it was bigger than the strength she had to get up off her knees. We found her with her face down in a pillow. She's clinging to his picture for dear life. We laid her next to him beneath the willow, and the angels sang a whiskey lullaby. La 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 la. La 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 la. What a super wee song. Wee song called Whiskey Lullaby. Paddy Haggerty sitting down in Larne Harbour. How you doing, Paddy? How are you? Hopefully everything's good with you. And hopefully if you send in a joke at 10 o'clock, that Muggins here doesn't make a mess of it. We're going to have to get you to send and record it, so we are, Paddy. Anne says this is a song. It definitely is. Definitely is. Linda says she loves that song. Happy Days. Shirley Wilson. Shirley and Rodney. Rodney and Shirley looking in tonight with her. Another great night with Shades. I hope you're right. I do. I hope you're right. girl in your arms is the girl in your heart, then you've got everything. And when you're holding a dream, you can dream when you're whole. You're as rich as a king. So hold her tight and never let her go. And day and night, let her know you love her so. With the love of your life, spend a lifetime of dreams. Make her yours forevermore. So hold her tight and never let her go. Day and night, let her know you love her so. With the love of your life, spend a lifetime of love and make her yours forevermore. Make her yours forevermore. There you go. That was for our Yvonne. Hi Yvonne, how are you doing? How are you? How are you? Here's a wee song. I haven't tried this here for a brief while, but we'll give it a wee rattle on the way past. If I can manage to squeeze it in. Jeanette, Mimi, thank you very, very much indeed. Thanking you. Don't forget, folks, any requests you have, throw them at us. We'll try and make an excuse not to do them. I could have a mansion that's higher than the trees. Could have all the gifts I want and never say please. And I could fly to Paris, it's at my beck and call. So why do I go through life with nothing at all? But when I dream of you. Maybe someday you will come true. But when I dream of you. Maybe someday you will come true. I can be the singer or a clown you never ruined. I can eat even call someone to take me to the moon. And I can put my guitar on and drive the crowd insane. And I can go to bed alone and never know her name. But when I dream of you. Maybe someday you will come true. And when I dream of you. Maybe someday you will come true. Thank you very much. Thinking News. That's a super wee song, isn't it? Super, super, super wee song. Wasted days and wasted nights I've left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? Why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? The day that you went away and left me, I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Wasted days and wasted nights I have left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. I have left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. And why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? There you go. Brian Montgomery, how's Brian? How are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us, Brian. Lynn and Eric, I can see somebody speaking to you, so hopefully you're sitting in and enjoying this with us. Lynn Crow, hi Lynn, how are you doing? How are you? So, Fiona Maxwell, hi Fiona, how are you doing? Monica, there's our Monica. How you doing, Monica? No stupid questions about the weather tonight, Monica, because I know it's all sunny and shiny and everything's all good down in Newcastle. So, great to have you with us, Monica. Absolutely great to have you with us. I was feeling the blues, I was watching the news. This fella came on the TV. He said, I'm telling you that science has proven that heartaches are healed by the sea. And that got me going without even knowing. I backed right up and drove down. Now I'm on a roll and I swear to my soul, tonight I'm gonna paint this town. Bring me 2 pina coladas. I want one for each head. Let's set sail with Captain Morgan, and we'll never leave dry land. Any troubles I've forgotten, I buried them in the sand. So bring me 2 pina coladas. She said goodbye to her good time and man. I gotta say, the wind and the waves, the moon's winking down at me. It eases my mind, leaving behind the heartaches that love often brings. Now I got a smile that goes on for miles, with no inclination to roam. And I gotta say that tonight I'm gonna stay, 'cause tonight it's feeling more like home. Bring me 2 pina coladas. I want one for each head. Let's set sail with Captain Morgan, and we'll never leave dry land. 'Cause any troubles I've forgotten, I buried them in the sand. So bring me 2 pina coladas. She said goodbye to a good time and man. Bring me 2 pina coladas. I want one for each hand. Let's set sail with Captain Morgan, and we'll never leave dry land. Any troubles I've forgotten, 'cause I buried them in the sand. So bring me 2 pina coladas, and say hello to your good time and man. Bring me 2 pina coladas. I gotta have one for each head. Let's set sail with Captain Morgan, and we'll never leave dry land. And any troubles I've forgotten, 'cause I buried them in the sand. So bring me 2 pina coladas. she said goodbye to her good timing man. There you go, wee bit of Garth Brooks. Yvonne Ash, hi Yvonne, how are you doing? How's things down in Antrim? Hopefully everything is all really good. Mimi says, Eric is your cousin. Aye, right, okay. Don't forget, folks, if you can, hit the wee share button, if you would. Hit the wee share button. This is a wee song that Chucky said to me the other day. He couldn't, when I sang it, he couldn't get the nursery rhyme out of his head. Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Oh, twinkle, lucky star. Can you send me love from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? And twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Can you really make a wish come true? And do you smile on just a chosen few? Is it over? Have I gone too far? And twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Like two ships on the ocean, we drifted apart, but you found an island at sea, and I'm still adrift with this pain in my heart. Won't you send your sweet love back to me? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Can you send me love from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Thanks very much, Yvonne. Thank you. We drifted apart, and you found an island at sea, and I'm still adrift with this pain in my heart. Won't you send her sweet love back to me? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Can you send me love from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. There you go. So, right. Don't know where I'm going to go now. Don't forget, any requests you have, let us know. We better Union Mare. The wee song. Night night, Megan. Night night, my dear. Night night. Two horses were trolling. They pranced and they ran. Each one was commanded by cavalrymen. Two horses stood grazing where their dead riders lay. A Union Mary, a Confederate brave. each other as they teased and had fun. They bathed in the warm rays of the old southern sun. No more senseless order for them to obey. So they acted like lovers, this smear and disgrace. Here we go. That's the sad times we're all living in. For killing your brother is the mightiest sin. How happy we'd be if we acted the way of the Union married, the Confederate grave. Horses were trotting, they pranced and they ran. Each one was commanded by a cavalryman. Two horses stood grazing where the dead riders lay. A Union married, a Confederate grave. Praise God. Elizabeth Johnson takes me back about a decade or two or three, said she, with American Express. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. We waltz. When we dance together, our world's in the sky. It's a fairyland tale that came true. And when you look at you with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you by my side. I could waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charm. And I could waltz across Texas with you. My heartaches and troubles have just up and gone the moment that you come in view. And with your hand could dance on and on, and I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Well, I could waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas with you. There you go. So, right, Margaret Murray, lovely number, long time no hear. Brian Montgomery, brilliant, a wee favourite of Brian's. Happy days, happy days. So, diddly-dee. This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. My treasures are laid up away beyond the blue. The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I have a loving mother just waiting in glory land, and I don't expect to stop until I hold her hand. She's waiting there for me in heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Absolutely no problem, Margaret. You're more than welcome. Just over in glory land we'll live eternally. The saints on every hand are shouting victory. The songs of sweetest praise drift back from heaven's shore, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know, Lord, I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. There you go. Absolutely. There you go. Neville McConaughey, how are you doing? Great to have you with us tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. Margaret Martin, absolutely no problems. You're more than welcome. I apologise about missing it last week, so I do. So, right. Mary McConnell, how are you doing? How are you? Hopefully everything's all good with everybody. We Mavericks. Think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. Remember all the good times we shared in times gone by. Remember all of the sadness the day you said goodbye. So think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. You said you were leaving, but you wouldn't be gone too long. With each new day I hope and pray that you'll come traveling home. Think of me when you're lonely, think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. Here we go. I watch the mailman come, I listen for the phone. I meet the trains at the station, but I still go home alone. And now the waiting is over, and time is set to see. Yes, God meant me for only you, and He meant you for me. So think of me when you're lonely, think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. Oh, I'll be thinking of you. Yes, I will. I'll be thinking of you. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. So I take it Jess is hanging around in the background there and somewhere. Neville, I've missed the crack for a week or two. Great to have you. Great to have you back, my friend. Absolutely great to have you back, without a doubt. Don't forget, just fire whatever you have at us, like, you know. Merle Haggard. Tonight there'll be candlelight and roses in this little country chapel. It's almost fallen down, and there'll be tears in this old farmer's house this evening, when I give my one possession to the city boy from town. His hair's a little longer than we're used to, but I guess I should find something else to say about this man who's won the farmer's daughter, and will soon become my son-in-law today. Mama left 8 years ago, December, and it was hard to be a dad and mama too. But somehow we made our home of this old farmhouse, and love was all my baby ever knew. And he could be the richest man in all the county, and still not be good enough to take her hand. But he swears he truly loves the farmer's daughter, and I know the farmer's daughter loves the man. Nothing wrong with a wee bit of Merle Haggard. It's just not at all. Sandra Glass. Hi, Sandra. How are you doing? How are you? Irene. How's Irene? Brother not requested his favourite yet. Nothing yet, Irene. Nothing yet. Judy Lawrence, late to the party. Life got in the way. Very good, Judith. Very good. Good evening to you as well, my friend. You're more than welcome. So you are. Right. Get your napkins in the air. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play chippy chippy tay like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool like a pasta faloo, that's amore. When you dance down the street like a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play chippy chippy tay like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool like a pasta faloo, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. There you go. So, where do I see? Something has happened. Back up. So I better go back up to the start a wee bit here. So I had. So, right. Johnny Ray, Desi and Sharon, can you wish my big sister a very, very happy birthday tomorrow and play her favourite Elusive Dreams? Absolutely, of course we can. A very, very, very happy birthday, Irene. When Sharon comes in, we will do Elusive Dreams just for yourself and just for your birthday with a heart and a half. Mary McBride, hi Robina in freezing Ontario. Hope your signal is better than yours. All right, okay. Are you all getting bad signal tonight with the wind and stuff like that there? Really, really, really. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing? How are you? Monica Fennell. Wind picking up here in Newcastle. A bit of interference off my phone. Sounds like you have the hiccups. Too much drink, Monica. Too much drink. So not for you, for me. If it was me that got the hiccups. So it was. So, right. What do we say? Mary McBride, a wee touch of Dino, always welcome. Absolutely, absolutely. Irene, thank you very much for your birthday presents from our birthday wishes from your wee brother, and maybe presents too, Irene. You have to give a nudge, you know. So you have. Okay. A wee Elvis for Irene. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out. because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, we can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stop by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. Can't you see the tears are real? I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Let's not let a good thing die. Oh no, I never lied to you. We're caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, we're caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know that? Caught in the trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know that? We're caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Evening, each and every one that's sending hello to me. That's the easy way to put it.
That was just a wee extra for Irene for her birthday.
Yeah, we will do a list of dreams for Irene because
yes,
it's her birthday tomorrow. Neville, I wanted to say to you that there is a girl called Melissa Wright that works for you, or works with you, and she is actually a niece of my sister that sings, Linda. So there you go.
There you
Just
go.
a bit of useless information.
Paper roses. Patty would like paper roses. So, what are you doing? Are you
I'm going to go with that
hanging
there. I
along,
don't
or
know why I'm
you
going to
ready
go with
for
that.
it?
I
Are
don't
you?
know. Probably not, but sure, I haven't done this this wee while, so.
So who asked for this? Yeah.
Nobody asked for it. Is Ainsley on?
Yes, somebody did ask for it.
This here?
Mary and Tom Montgomery asked for it.
Right.
So they did.
Aaron,
So you
your
see?
song's coming up. Don't worry. We will play, or we will sing Elusive Dreams, a wee backing track by my brother David. So we will do that for you a wee bit later on.
Ready?
Somebody asked for this.
Yes. Mary and Tom Montgomery in Canada asked for it.
Not sure about this, but haven't done it for a wee while. Missed it. For me, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a good, beautiful, sweet, I never just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, darling. Just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said I looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. You look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. My girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I said you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I've met an angel in person. She looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Got through it.
Well done. A long, long time since you've done that song.
It has been,
well
and
done,
I've got a frog
well
in my
done.
throat. You gonna do this for Irene?
This is
Hello,
for
Yvonne.
Irene's
Yes,
birthday.
lovely to see you too.
My iPad is very slow tonight to
Yes,
respond.
I have noticed that it's playing up my iPad in the back in the kitchen.
This is for Irene and her birthday tomorrow. You followed me
Big brother.
to Texas. You followed me to Utah. We didn't find it there, so we moved on. You went with me to Alabama, and things look good in Birmingham. We didn't find it there, so we moved on. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting. met my child in Memphis. Then I heard of work in Nashville. We didn't stand it there, so we moved on to a small farm in Nebraska, to a gold mine in Alaska. We didn't find it there, so we moved on. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive dreams.
No problem, Sandra. Again, my big brother David playing the backing track here.
I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive dreams. Now left Alaska, 'cause there was no gold mine. This time, only two of us move on. And now, all we have is each other, and a little memory to cling to. But still, you won't let me go on alone. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive dreams, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive dreams.
No problem, Arian. Hope you have a lovely day tomorrow and that you are spoiled rotten.
There you go.
As you should be.
As you should be, absolutely, as you should be. I'm only saying that because my birthday's in August and I need to get all the hints through, you know.
Yours is 10 days before mine. So
See, so if mine does, if I don't get taken,
if you don't send me something, I don't send you in. So
well, I have no
it
hope of
works
getting
two
in
ways.
then.
No, you
So
are-
Linda says, we have discovered if you watch 10 to 20 seconds behind, it doesn't freeze. Okay.
Oh, right.
Right. There you are. Okay.
Linda, right.
Right, Linda, right. Okay.
The Merle Haggard number.
First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blown. Young'uns dream of learning how to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. Mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, toward the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. It's only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried so very hard, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. Leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried.
Am I supposed to talk?
You're supposed to be talking, so yeah. See? See if I didn't want her to talk, she chirps from me ear. All that chirp, 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 chirp. And then when you want her to talk, no, 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 no.
And
What
I
did you
love
call
you.
the
I
song
love
of
you
it?
too.
Here we go.
This is actually Elvis. Oh, Elvis. Oh no, Olivia Newton-John sang it.
She did. Thank you very much, Neville.
So did Elvis. Came when I was happy in the sunshine. I grew to love you more each passing day. Before too long, I built my world around you, and I pray you love enough me to stay. If you love me, let me know.
If you don't,
Let me go, 'cause I can't take another minute of this day without you in.
if you love me, let it be. If you don't, set me free.
And
Take these chains away to keep me loving you, loving you.
the arms that open wide to hold me closer, the hands that run their fingers through my hair. Smile says, hello, it's good to see you. Anytime I turn around to see you there. Well, it's so much more, it makes me love you. What else can I do to make you see? You know you have whatever's mine to give you. Oh, love affair for one could never be. If you love me, let me know.
If you don't,
Let me go, 'cause I can't take another minute of this day without you in.
if you love me, let it be. If you don't, set me free.
And
Take these chains away to keep me loving you.
if you love me, let me know. If you don't, set me free. And
Take these chains away to keep me loving you, loving you. Praise God. So,
Johnny's wanting the bad-tempered man for the good-hearted woman.
yes, I seen that. I seen that. There was something else there I missed there as well, because there was somebody. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. A lady or a gentleman, maybe Fema. I'm not 100% sure if that's the right pronunciation. If it's not, I do apologise. But absolutely, you're more than welcome. Great to have you with us.
Happy days.
Don't forget, folks. Keep hitting the share button if you
Must
can.
be a friend of Jessica and Anne's.
Yes, possibly so.
And
because-
not Kevin and Louis.
Yes, possibly. Kevin Leeler, hi Des and Sharon. Mr. Been busy here. Can you please pick a song for us? At present temperature is 20 degrees.
I
20
wish it was
degrees.
20 degrees here.
There's a few places and it's slightly colder than that. There's some places there sitting, Kevin, they're sitting at -13, heading towards -23 tonight.
Not good.
And that's in Canada, so it is. So, but happy days. Thank you very much, folks. Thanking you. Jessica says, my friend.
Happy
Absolutely.
days, Jessica. Lovely for you to invite her along.
Yes, the more the merrier. Keep hitting your share button, folks.
Where you going?
Going to there.
Oh, Everly Brothers. Big sister Ethel's watching.
If I can find it. Too much stuff on me.
We've too many songs now.
Like strangers, that's what we are. Darling, how can lovers pull apart so far? Like strangers, and how can it be? Only days ago we loved so tenderly. I love you, and truly I do. And I hope deep in your heart you love me too. Let's forget that we've been angry. Let's be lovers like before, and swear not to be like strangers anymore. Like strangers, that's what we are. Darling, how can lovers pull apart so far? Like strangers, and how can it be? Only days ago we loved so tenderly, and I love you, and truly I do. And I hope deep in your heart you love me too. Let's forget that we've been angry. Let's be lovers like before, and swear not to be like strangers anymore. Let's forget that we've been angry. Let's be lovers like before, and swear not to be like strangers anymore. Praise God.
Tis a nice wee song now.
That's a super wee song.
Actually, David,
Eleanor Mitchell. Hi, Eleanor. How are you doing? How are you?
Suggested that wee song to us, my brother David.
Was it that wee song?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Where you going?
I have to go to videos soon.
Thanks
very much, Nell. As I went out walking on a fine summer day. Through the hills and the valleys, I soon lost my way, till I came to an old man kneeling down by a stream, gazing into the water like he was lost in a dream. In his hand was a pitcher he clung to for life, his eyes filled with tears as he tried not to cry. Then he looked to the heavens and started to pray. In a quiet country silence, I could hear the man say, life is a river, I'll go with the flow, and where it will take me, the Lord only knows. I miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love, but I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. He said, now young man, you're a stranger to me. Could I bother you kindly for your company? Today I am thinking of a time long ago, and I need to tell someone of a girl I loved so. It's 42 years today since Rose took my hand, and proudly I've lived life, her husband, her man, till only last week, son, God took her away. As I kissed her softly, these words she did say, life is a river, I'll go with the flow, and where it will take me, the Lord only knows. I miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love, but I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. And with that the old man sent me on my way, and said by the water I'll kneel by the day, I'll look at the river starting out on its life. It's where I feel close to my beautiful wife. There you go. So another super wee song. Georgie, hi Georgie. Hi Georgie. How
Davis'
you
partner,
doing?
so
How you doing? Morris McKellen,
Big Brother's
Ashes
partner.
of Love. There's our Georgina. How you doing, Georgina? Sitting down in Enniskillen. Great to have you with us. Absolutely great to have you with us.
Neville hasn't heard that song before either. Neville,
Really, Neville. Wow.
that's wee Jerry Graham number. It's a good wee number. You gonna do this for the Bad Tempered Man?
Yes. Do this here, and then we go to
Videos.
go to some videos, will we? This is for Johnny and Sandra.
This is for the Bad Tempered Man.
A long time forgotten, the dreams that just fell by the way,
By the way,
and the good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times and the bad things he's done. Yeah. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. She's a good-hearted woman who loves with her good time and man. Oh yeah. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman who loves
her bad-tempered man.
Oh yeah, not me, Johnny.
Johnny.
He likes the nightlife, the lights, and his good time and friends.
Oh yeah.
When the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again. Lord knows she don't understand it, but she does the best that she can.
Oh yeah.
'Cause she's a bad-tempered woman who loves her good time and man.
Wrong way, right?
Up a key. 'Cause she's a good-hearted woman who loves with her bad-tempered man.
Johnny.
Oh yeah. She loves him in spite of his sweet ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. 'Cause she's a
good-hearted woman
in love with her
bad-timing man, bad-tempered.
'Cause she's a good-hearted woman in love with her good-timing man. She loves him in spite of his sweet ways, and she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, she'll walk through this world hand in hand. 'Cause she's a bad-tempered woman who loves her bad-tempered man. 'Cause she's a good-hearted woman who loves her
bad-tempered man. I have to stick up for the females here, Johnny.
Yes, I think you're right, Johnny. She does need to learn the right words.
I think I have to stick up for the
Maggie
females.
Britton has just joined us. You're more than welcome, Maggie.
Maggie had a birthday last week.
Great to have you. I hope you had a great day on Wednesday, Maggie. Hope you had a great
Hope you
day.
enjoyed it from the bottom of your heart.
that was what did Linda say? And just from Ken's bottom.
I don't know.
I think that's what she said. I do think so. Okay, folks. Seriously, here we go. This is our Linda.
Big sister.
Here's a quick step this time. It's one from Ray Lynham, and this is called The Door Is Always Open. Saw your picture in the paper, and I see you're married good. And I know that he can give you all the things I never could. But you know that he can give you what you need most of all. Well, the door is always open, and the lights on in the hall. Yes, the door is always open, and the lights on in the hall. And you know that I'll be waiting when you finally come to call. When the night falls on that mansion, and you're lying in your bed, when he begs for your attention, will you think of me instead? Is your face turned to the wall? Well, the door is always open, and the lights on in the hall. Yes, the door is always open, and the lights on in the hall. And you know that I'll be waiting when you finally come to call. Yes, the door is always open, and the lights on in the hall. And you know that I'll be waiting when you finally come to call. Okay, a big thank you to Dave Lee for his backing. Thank you.
There you go. That's our Linda. That's our Linda. Thank you very much for all your kind comments coming in for Linda. Absolutely brilliant. Thanking you very, very much. Well, I took a stroll down the old long wall, D-I-E-I-E. I met a little girl and we started to talk on a fine soft D-I-E. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then we'd be taking a whirl round the Salt Hill prom with my Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down. D-I-E-I-E. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft D-I-E. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Here we go. I was all alone, D-I-E-I-E, with a broken heart and a ticket home on a fine soft D-I-E. And I asked you now, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? And I've traveled around, I've been all over this world, but boys, I ain't seen nothing like the Galway girl. Hi Kim, how are you doing? How's everything in the USA? Hopefully it's all good. Okay, this is our David.
Okay, this is one of the old-time classics, a wee slow waltz. Life turned her that way. If she sings cold winter, then I beg of you, just stop and consider all she's been through. be quick to condemn her. Things she might say. Just remember that I told her that way. She's been walked on and stepped on so many times, and I hate to admit it, that the last footprint's mine. She was crying when I met her. She cries harder today. So don't blame her like that way. She's been walked on and stepped on so many times, and I hate to admit it, that the last footprint's mine. She was crying, she cries harder today. So don't blame her, don't blame her that way. She's been walked on and stepped on so many times, and I hate to admit it, that the last footprint's mine. She was crying, she cries harder today. So don't blame her, not blame her that way. So don't blame her, not blame her that way. There you go.
There you go. That's our David. Thank you very much, David. Thank you very much, David. And thank you very much for all your kind words coming in for David. Absolutely.
By the way,
Thanking you.
folks, David took a wee video of Mummy today. You haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And she's looking terrific. Absolutely terrific. She hasn't joined us tonight, so I'm going to sing this wee song for Johnny to try and keep in with him after calling him a bad-tempered man. Well, I'm satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver, a little gold. But in that city where the ransom will shine, I want a gold one, that silver light. Well, I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old, we'll never grow old. But someday yonder we will never more wonder what walk our streets that are purest gold. This is for you, Johnny. Though often tempted, tormented and tested, and like the prophet, my pillow's a stone. And though I find here no permanent dwelling, I know He'll give me a mansion of my own. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never
evermore wander, but walk on streets that are pure as gold. There you go.
10 o'clock news.
10 o'clock news. I'll do the 10 o'clock news as soon as we come straight back. This is our Sophie.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who is me tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel, and so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real. See that pretty girl in that mirror there? Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy, for I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy. I feel pretty, oh so pretty, that the city should give me its key. A committee should be organized to honor me. I feel dizzy, I feel sunny, I feel fizzy and funny and fine, and so pretty, Miss America can just resign. See that pretty girl in that mirror there? Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy, for I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy.
There you go. That was our Sophie. Our amazing Sophie. Our amazing Sophie. Thank you very much for all your kind comments coming in for Sophie, for Linda and for David. Okay, 10 o'clock news. Here's Paddy Haggerty's news flash. The Irish SAS was dropped into Russia on Monday with orders to take Vladimir Putin out. So far, news reports say he's been to the cinema twice, and last night they went 10-pin bowling. In other news, Murphy and Mick were contemplating life. Mick says, would you... Murphy, well, I have to get... Now, I was doing all right there, so I was. In other news, Murphy and Mick were contemplating life. Murphy says, Mick, would you rather get Parkinson's or Alzheimer's? Oh, Parkinson's, says Mick. I'd better to spill a few drops of Jameson's whiskey than forget how to drink at all. Thank you very much, Paddy. Thanking you. Well done. Well done indeed. And I didn't make a complete mess of it tonight. David Hunter, how's everybody? Hope you're all keeping well. Maybe tomorrow better than today. What's that mean? I'm not...
David always is a saying, I hope you get to heaven at least half an hour before the devil knows you're gone.
Yeah, yes, he does. So, Kim Myers, thank you very much. Linda, thanking you. Elizabeth Johnson, hi Elizabeth, how are you doing?
Was Elizabeth Johnson's birthday not so long ago?
I'm not sure.
It was.
It was. Elizabeth, your birthday was, I'm told, is not too long ago. Very, very happy birthday. Thank you very much for all your comments coming in for the three video guests. Thanking you very, very much indeed. If I've missed anything, I do apologise. I really do apologise if I've missed anything. So, right. And I don't even know where I'm going now. You would think I would have had that organised while everyone was off, wouldn't you? She was called a Scarlet Woman. She was called a Scarlet Woman by the people who would go to church and left me in the street with no parents of my own. I never had a home, and an 18-year-old boy has got to eat. She found me outside one Sunday morning. man I didn't know. She took me in and wiped away my childhood. A woman of the streets, this lady Rose. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. She was a handsome woman, just 35, who was spoken to and tanned by very few. She managed her late evening business like most of the town wish they could do. And I learned all the things that a man should know from a woman not approved of, I suppose. But she died knowing that I really loved her. Of life's bramble bush I picked a rose. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. Okay. So, right. One more four. I think I was too. Sunday morning up at the light, think I'll take a walk in the park. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. I got someone waiting for me, and I seek her and know what she'll say. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. And I'd say, my beautiful Sunday, this is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me, whoa, my, it's a beautiful day. Birds are singing with you by my side. Let's take the car and we'll go for a ride. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. We'll drive on and we'll follow the sun, making Sundays go on and on. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. And I say, my beautiful Sunday, this is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me, whoa, my, it's a beautiful day. Say my beautiful Sunday, this is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me, oh my, it's a beautiful day. My There you go. My, it's a beautiful Sunday. What a super song. What a super song. Wee Willie Nelson song. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. And if I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you that I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, well, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. And give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, but I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. 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 There you go. So, thank you very much, Frederick. Marie, thank you very much, Marie. Thanking you very much indeed. Another wee rattle at the Mavericks. I can't sleep a wink anymore. Ever since you first walked out the door, then I started drinking to forget. But I don't think the worst has happened yet. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown, 'cause honey, all you ever do is bring me down. Here we go. I saw it coming from the start. Tried to tell myself that you'd be true, but I expected way too much from you. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. And they all wonder why I wear a frown. 'Cause honey, all you ever do is bring me down. Here we go. I've got line dancers and everything in front of me here. Just don't trip in the camera. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown. 'Cause honey, all you ever do is bring me down. That's 'cause all you ever do is bring me down. Honey, all you ever do is bring me down. 2, 3, 4. Night night, Irene. Good night. Happy birthday tomorrow. A wee bit of Mavericks is hard to beat.
Do you think you could do a slush to that?
I would say you could.
Because I was trying there, but I don't remember.
I noticed you were.
I'm
I was worried about the camera, so I
I'm
was,
very trying up there.
yes. That's what happened to light earlier on, right at the very, very start of the show. Where my light was wrong. Sharon sent it spilling around the floor there a while ago, she did before we started.
You should see our living room. It's just totally a shambles.
It's just like a, I don't know.
Studio.
And we haven't, so this is week 93. We haven't had our living room back together in 93 weeks, for goodness sake.
I just
So
noticed
we've
there.
got a settee over here, settee over there, and a chair and stuff. And if somebody's on this
Everything's
settee
coming.
here, they can't see whoever's on that settee there. So
It's
you
a bit-
just have to, just have to take it. That's it.
But I see Georgie there's putting something about Elvis. Georgie, I'm an avid Elvis fan, and I've lots and lots of stuff of Elvis.
That was easy for
Old,
you to say.
DVDs, videos, things like that there. And you're more than welcome to borrow them.
Before I
Wee
hand over-
Loretta Lynn song. I just can't get it through my head. You love another now instead. I make myself believe we're really through. I'm walking up and down the hall, talking to a silent wall. I lose my mind before I'm over you. I think I've almost lost my mind. I think about you all the time. I'm going crazy, yes I know, and I don't have far to go. The way you treat me is a shame, but I'll keep loving you the same. I lose I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. I think I've almost lost my mind. I think about you all the time. I'm going crazy, yes I know, and I don't have far to go. The way you treat me is a shame, but I'll keep loving you the same. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. Evening to Mr. Hugh Patterson.
Our brother-in-law Hugh. How you
No
doing,
belong
Hugh?
Hugh to the big 6-0s in March.
Yeah, he has
7th.
it coming up, so he has. Right, so what do I see? There was Linda put up saying, you guys need a garden room to put all the music gear into, or do what Ken does, take over the kitchen island.
Linda,
We've just taken over the living room.
we need a blank garage, first
Yeah.
of all, to put all his golf stuff into.
Aye.
Number one.
I've got a shoe for my left foot, a shoe for my right foot, and a bag, and a trolley
Desi.
to push on. That's all my golf gear,
Desi,
like,
don't
you know,
talk rubbish.
and an umbrella when it's wet.
And the drips of the water the whole way through the flipping
Well,
whatever.
Look, you send me out in wet days.
Well, I don't care if it's lashing down with snow or whatever. You're
don't
still
care,
getting
just
sent
get-
over.
just get
Just
rid of me.
throw you out. I'm not even sure I sing this song.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't know.
Feel so bad, I've got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all of the time. And since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou, saving nickels, saving dimes, and working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, and come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. I'm gonna see my baby again. I'm gonna be with some of my friends, and maybe I'll feel better again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, and working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. With that girl of mine by my side, the silvery moon and evening tide, oh, some sweet day gonna take away this hurting inside. I'll never be blue. My dreams come true. All blue by you. There you go.
Johnny, we were just talking about that on Saturday past, and Jackie was laughing. Wherever, somewhere Hugh delivers to, somebody keeps asking, when are you going to buy Johnny that pint?
Johnny, he'll never live it down. He will never, ever, ever live it down. Okay, Paddy's looking for paper roses.
I will.
think that's a big hint there. There's 2,
Do you
4,
reckon?
6, 8, 9 of them there.
Hi,
He wouldn't
can
even
see
send you a
that one.
dozen roses. Like he only sent you 9. So, you know.
You gave me one the other night of the rose bush, and it's dead already.
There was only one rose on the rose bush. It should have been pruned ages ago, like, but
It's not even living. It's dead. That's his love for me. It's
So-
dead.
Irene, good night, 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 Irene, night, night. Okay, this here.
Gonna go with it. I don't know.
Well, I can't help it.
Yeah, look at that. Day I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and you looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. Then suddenly I got that old time feeling. I can't help it if it's hard to know another's lips will kiss you and hold you just the way I used to do. Oh, heaven only knows how much I miss you. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you.
Well done, well done. When was the last time you done that?
God knows.
A long, 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 long time ago.
I'm trying to pick songs I haven't sang for a long time.
Okay. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rain. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Dorset Sea, the train pulls out of Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms and fields, passing trains that have no name, and freight yards full of old black men, and graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. dealing cards with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, no one's keeping score. Pass the paper back, keeps the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling beneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's mighty carpets made of steel. Mothers with their babies asleep, rocking to the gentle beat. The rhythm of the reels is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars at Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. All the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream. The steel rails still ain't heard the news. Conductor sings his song again. The passengers will please refrain. This train has got to disappear in railroad blues. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. There you go. Jessica, thank you very, very much indeed. There you go. So, right, that is a super, super, super wee song. There's not too many songs about Willie Nelson and Ardo Guthrie that's not good songs.
Never heard of that singer before, but however.
Ardo Guthrie.
Mm-hmm. This is for you,
Brilliant
Paddy.
entertainer, brilliant song.
Keep on to me till June till I get my bus pass. Haha, there you go. Mine's next year.
This is for Paddy.
Well, I realize the way your eyes deceive me with tender looks that I mistook for love. So take away flowers that you gave me and send a kite that you remind me of. Paper roses, paper roses. Oh, how real those roses seem to be to me, but they're only imitation, like your imitation love for me. Well, I thought that you like a big red rose that's made of paper. There isn't any sweetness in your heart. Paper roses, paper roses. Oh, how real those roses seem to be. But they're only imitation, like your imitation love for me. Especially for Paddy.
There you go. Well done, well done. So, right.
Where you going?
I'm going to that song you had said. That one there.
Right, that new song?
Yes.
Right.
It's not a new song, but it's new for me doing this. Try this. Beth Thompson. Hi, Beth. Close your eyes, close the door. You don't have to worry anymore. 'Cause I'll be your baby tonight. Shut the lights, shut the shade, and you don't have to be afraid. And I'll be your baby tonight. Well, the mockingbird's gonna sail away. We're gonna forget it. The big old moon's gonna shine like a spoon. We're gonna let it. We won't get it if you lose off. Do not fear. And bring that bottle over here. I'll be your baby tonight. Be my baby. Be my baby. Be my baby. Be my baby. I'll be your baby tonight. Well, the mockingbird's gonna sail away. You won't forget it. The big old moon's gonna shine like a spoon. You're gonna let it. You won't regret it. Kick your shoes off. And do not fear. Bring that bottle over here. I'll be your baby tonight. Be my baby. Be my baby. Be my baby. Be my baby. I'll be your baby tonight. I'll be your baby tonight. I'll be your baby tonight. There you go. So, right. Haven't heard that for a long time either, so I haven't never. For some reason, my iPad just refuses to go sometimes. I'm slow on my feet and I'm lacking in grace, and no one could ever look more out of place than me on a dance floor with egg on my face, dancing an Irish waltz. I looked up and couldn't believe what I saw, the kind of face I'd only dreamed of before. So I swallowed my pride and I took to the floor as the band played an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, they were tin in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. I was clumsy and flat-footed and so ill at ease, and rushed to my head and the strength left my knees. But the moment that stole on my memories is when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Oh, we've been together for years since that night. My two left feet still can't quite get it right. Our children look on and they laugh with delight when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We danced as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. When we danced an Irish waltz. There you go. So, right. We're doing rightly, we're nearly there. Love that runs away from me, dreams that just won't let me be, blues that keep on bothering me, chains that just won't set me free. Too far away from you and all your charms, just out of reach of my two empty arms. This night in dreams I see you face, memories time cannot erase. Then I awaken to find you gone. I'm so blue and all alone, so far away from you and all your charms, just out of reach of my two empty arms. Here we go. So far away from you and all your charms, just out of reach of my two empty arms. A lonesome feeling all the time, knowing you cannot be mine, and dreams that hurt me in my sleep, vows that we could never keep, so far away from you and all your charms, just out of reach of my two empty arms, just out of reach of my two empty arms. There we go. So, what are you doing this here? We're going to try it, okay.
We sung, I haven't sang us 2 or 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if we'll get through it or not.
Thank you, Brittany. My dad always sang.
Another day has gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not here with me. You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why did you have to go and leave my world so cold? Every day I sit and ask myself, how did love slip away? Something whispers in my ears and says, you were not alone. I am here with you, though you're far away. I am here to stay. You are not alone. I am here with you, though we're far apart. You're always in my heart. You are not alone. I know. Just the other night, I thought I heard you cry, asking me to come and hold you in my arms. I can hear your prayers, your burdens I will bear. But first I need your hand, then forever can begin. Every day I sit and ask myself, how did love slip away? Something whispers in my ears and says, you are not alone. I am here with you, though you're far away. I am here to stay. You are not alone. I am here with you, though we're far apart. You're always in my heart. You are not whispering the words and I'll come running. Girl, you know that I'll be there. I'll be there. You are not alone. I am here with you, though you're far away. I am here to stay. You are not alone. Not bad considering.
Well done, well done, well done, well done. Absolutely well done. I brought a wee song home from work the other week, or this week,
I stole it.
and Sharon stole it on me.
No, yeah.
But she had a wee note sitting on the table that says, "Here's a wee song you haven't done for years," and this is it.
You're going to do it.
Let it straight from your heart. To keep us so near while apart. And I'm not alone in the night. When I can have all the love you write, and I memorize every line, and I kiss the name that you sign. Darling, then I'll read again right from the start. Love letter straight from your heart. And I memorize every line. Kiss and name that you sign. And darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letter straight from your heart. Love letter straight from your heart. Yes, that left a lot to be desired.
We need to change a key there for Desmond, definitely. But
I think we do. I think we need a better backing track too. So, okay, folks, we're very, very, very nearly the end of the evening.
This is for the bad-tempered man. If he's still asleep. If he's still asleep. If he's still awake.
He's still asleep.
But he may be.
Okay. This is the last song of our evening, folks. Thank you very much for being with us.
We will do a signature song.
He looked down into her brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. And there were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels make another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up, that lay smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the throne. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. So there you go, folks. That's us. We came to the end of our another evening, so we have. So Mary McBride, Silver Music tonight again. Says thank you from over the hill. Not going to let Desi live that one down. Of course not. Think you guys must have the best living room in County Antrim, the music hub that welcomes global friends every Friday evening. Mary, thank you very, very, very much. It absolutely is. Great, absolutely brilliant. Thank you very, very much, everybody who was with us this evening. And I hope you can come back again.
Are we lyrics to this wee song?
Brian, thank you very much. Rabina, thank you very, very, very much. It's the end of a perfect day, and Friday night with shades. You've supported us all the way. What a difference you have made. We hope we help to ease your mind throughout this weary time. In all Shangri-La. This is all we have to give. There's just sadness in the news. We may never love again without these COVID blues. And it's our pleasure once again. A warm welcome will remain in all Shangri-La. Tonight the songs we share stay in our memories. The of heaven turns above us endlessly. We welcome all the friends we've made from all corners of the world in all Shangri-La. There we go, folks. Thank you very, very much for joining us this evening. Without you, there's no us. We have thoroughly enjoyed being with you. It's week 93, for goodness sake. We'll soon be at the 2-year mark, so it's absolutely great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much to Linda, to David, to Sophie, and to yourselves. To Paddy for the 10 o'clock news, from everybody who joined in and sent any comments, anything at all. It's absolutely brilliant to have you, so thank you very, very much indeed.
Lovely to see you all.
Tonight the songs we share stay in our memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. We welcome all the friends we've made from all corners of the world to all Shangri-La, in all Shangri-La, in all Shangri-La. Thank you very much, Maggie. That's very kind of you. Thanking you very, very much indeed.
We thought we would do something with it, and that's just what we come up with.
Yes, it's a gorgeous backing track altogether on its own. So, from Sharon himself, from Joel, from Linda, from David, from Sophie, thank you very much for joining us. If we have made one wee piece of happiness in your Friday night tonight, we've done our job. Thank you very much, folks. From Sharon and myself, a very, very, very night night.
Take care, folks. Stay safe.